Yo, what's going on there, YouTube? It's your boy Marcus Levy, Angry Ranter here for Sunday vlog number 12. How's everybody doing out there? Decided, as you guys know, yesterday to get a little bit into the YouTube drama side of things because I just felt I couldn't stay silent on that Shirley Curry issue. Just simply out of respect for the nature of what her channel does. And I know, as somebody who's literally a blip on the map, 46 subscribers as of the time of this recording, I don't really have the same style of soapbox to speak to as would somebody with hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers, right? I mean, we hope one day the Angry Ranter gets there. We got to start with cracking 50 first, and then we'll crack 100, then we'll crack 500, then we'll crack 1,000 YouTube partnership, and then so on and so forth. But today's more particular dark street walk video is more just about sort of the conversation around pandemic chaos for me that brings with it an inability for me to be able to schedule or plan anything without it completely falling apart. Now, for people who know me or longtime viewers of the channel, and I suppose I can use that term now because, we're, 14-ish months into this channel being a thing. And so we've got a few who have been viewing The Angry Ranter for over a year now. But for those that do know me, I tend to get overexcited, overload myself, put a lot of stuff on my plate. I've said this probably a million times. My more recent concern for me comes with being able to plan out and schedule my days as they happen. Because for me, one of the issues I have is wanting to do so many things and then stressing out because there aren't enough hours in the day to do all these things. And I've tried probably 3 or 4 different ways or methods of planning things out, of trying to organize my life a little bit. The content creation is great. I know I'm out of backlogged NHL challenge content, so this weekend I need to create this weekend I will have had to at least create 4 episodes to get us into the week, so then I can create more. I tried the NHL challenge blog. It was difficult to keep up with. I tried doing the freelancing thing. I could just never kick myself in the ass enough to get it done. But now I have a different approach. But the problem is I still can't seem to get myself kicked in the ass enough to do it because there's still always so fucking many things to do. And I don't know, maybe it's just the pandemic. Maybe it's just the fact that on a normal day, we're stuck inside kind of festering in our own thoughts because there's literally nowhere else to go and nothing else to do. And it's one of these really weird things about how I operate, which is in the beginning of any crisis situation, I'm fucking there. I'm like hero mode, fucking ready to make sure everybody else isn't freaking out, because I do not freak out in the interim. I do not freak out in the beginning. I do not freak out in the middle. My freak out slowly builds until the end. And then it happens. We are, 9 weeks going on 10 into this. We're only just starting now to open some things up. But again, still, we cannot really go anywhere. Still, we cannot really do anything. And, you know, to some degree, you have to push, while keeping safe, push the boundaries mentally a little bit and tell yourself, okay, I need to go outside, I need to walk a bit, or maybe I see a friend and have a social distance coffee walk or something. Or maybe I pop over and hang out with a friend in their backyard or something while we sit across the table from each other. No problems. Bring my PPE, but I don't have to wear it while I'm walking down the street, as I'm doing right now. But as soon as I go to get on the bus, absolutely. Especially since now it's going to be mandatory in the city of Ottawa that people have to wear masks and gloves on the bus, which is absolutely fantastic. Fucking love that. I'm sick and tired of seeing all these greasy fuckers on the bus who are coughing and not covering, and then everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm wearing masks and gloves on the bus. Fuck you all. Seriously. Put a mask on, put the gloves on, and stop making this slap in the face to all the people trying to save lives. But back to my bigger point, which is, if anybody has any tips that could maybe help the Angry Ranter out a little bit here, Alliance members, if we have any tips or tricks for trying to schedule out a day when you have so many things that you want to do, not necessarily that you have to do, but that you want to do, because you feel you're neglecting it. Like, for example, if I spend a few hours reading, I might worry that I'm neglecting video games that I need to be playing. But if I am sitting there playing video games, I might be neglecting some of my book I should be writing. But if I'm writing my book, then I'm neglecting some YouTube content I should be editing. And if I am editing YouTube content, then I'm neglecting some personal development stuff. And if I'm doing personal development stuff, then I feel I'm neglecting the reading, and so on and so forth. How do people manage this shit? Please help me. Tell me in the comments down below. I'm going to do my best to reorient for like the 18th millionth time since this pandemic started. And hopefully we hit on something that works. Thank you all for watching today's vlog, and I will see y'all again next weekend for the 13th weekend of vlogs. All the socials down below in the description. And coming out of the darkness and into the light. I'll see you next time. Peace.